Daily Bible reading, Acts chapter 21, verses 1 through 16. After we had torn ourselves away from the Ephesian elders, we set sail and made a straight run to Kos. The next day we went to Rhodes, and from there to Patara. On finding a ship that was crossing over to Phoenicia, we embarked and set sail. After sighting Cyprus, we passed it on the left, sailed to Syria, and landed at Zoar, because that was where the ship was unloading its cargo. Having searched out the Talmudim there, we remained for a week. Guided by the Spirit, they told Shaul not to go up to Jerusalem. But when the week was over, we left to continue our journey. All of them, with their wives and children, accompanied us until we were outside the town, kneeling on the beach and praying. We said goodbye to each other. Then we boarded the ship, and they returned home. When the voyage from Zoar was over, we arrived at Ptolemais. There we greeted the brothers and stayed with them overnight. The following day we left and came to Caesarea, where we went to the home of Philip, the proclaimer of the good news, one of the 7, and stayed with him. He had 4 unmarried daughters with the gift of prophecy. While we were staying there, a prophet named Agab came down from Yehuda to visit us. He took Shaul's belt, tied up his own hands and feet, and said, "Here is what the Ruach HaKodesh says. The man who owns this belt, the Judeans in Jerusalem, will tie him up just like this and hand him over to the Goyim." When we heard this, both we and the people there begged him not to go up to Jerusalem. But Shaul answered, "What are you doing, crying and trying to weaken my resolve? I am prepared not only to be tied up, but even to die in Jerusalem for the name of the Lord Yeshua." And when he would not be convinced, we said, "May the Lord's will be done," and kept quiet. So at the end of our stay, we packed and went up to Jerusalem, and with us went some of the Talmudim from Caesarea. They brought us to the home of the man with whom we were to stay, Mnason from Cyprus, who had been a Talmud since the early days.